Have we been paying attention to the wrong things? What's going on, guys? Haas with Haas Games and Cards, and I hope you're all doing awesome because you all deserve it. What do we got going on today? Well, first of all, don't forget about our giveaway video. In the description of this video will be a link to a different video about a giveaway. It was a goal that we made for like a 4 to 6 month stretch to try to get to 10,000 subs. If we did, we'd give away a Prismatic Evolutions Pokemon Center ETB. It did not happen. People didn't share it, so that sucks, but not a big deal because we'll still give something away. We'll still give away a Surging Sparks booster bundle. We like those. We like those. They're what, like 45 bucks now? They keep going up and down, but always staying above 40. So definitely check out that video. All I have to do is like, comment, subscribe, and share it. And we'll give this away May 25th on my birthday. Sorry, there's really cool things coming out May 30th, obviously, like Destined Rivals. So that's always stuck in the back of my head. But we'll give it away on my birthday, May 25th. So, what are we going to talk about here on Mother's Day? Well, a couple different things we were looking at. I was this up late last night, looking at different prices. I was looking at Surging Sparks, Prismatic Evolutions, all that stuff to see all the different changes. But one thing that I noticed, and I think it's being overlooked because Prismatic is so hyped up right now. People want Prismatic so bad. They're so thirsty for it. People are freaking out about Prismatic, Evolving Skies going up by a ton and all this other stuff. And reprints, of course. Everyone's freaking out about reprints. We have seen some stuff come into stock, but not at prices that, Distro didn't put them at prices that are very helpful. Like the Surging Sparks booster boxes we just ordered, definitely not at a good price to help bring down the market price. And Prismatic Evolutions, the ETBs were priced a little bit better, but still not below MSRP, which sucks. So, of course, those aren't going to get sold at MSRP anytime soon. There's a lot of focus on Sword and Shield. Fusion Strike is making a big run. Evolving Skies is making a big run, but I think some things are kind of going under the radar. For instance, when we were looking at Paldea Evolve last night, we saw that it was at like a 251 market. I haven't refreshed the screen. This is still the old data pulled up from last night, so I'm kind of curious to see what it looks like today. We'll refresh it. 252. It's gone up even more. So look at that. A little bit of an increase in just like the 5-hour period I was sleeping for, right? So that's just nuts. That's just nuts. So let's take a look and see, are these going to continue going up, going down? Where are we at? So with the median sell being 252, we have to see all these. 259, 256, 269. There's some in the 269s, 264. So we're already up, and some sales being at 260, which is crazy. So I do foresee this spiking up higher. Let's look at the stock here. You have let's see. This isn't a booster box. This is just booster packs. So 255, 263, 279, 283, 284, and that's just the first page. That's just the first page, and there's only a handful of them. So if we go to page 2, what does that look like? 270s, 280s, 300s. Oh my goodness. 300s, 335, 359. And guys, one thing to look at, and no FOMO, right? Don't buy at this price if it's not good for you. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying they are getting bought up pretty wildly. 400s, 500s. So we only have 4 pages. And with how much are sold daily, yeah, like this is, we got about 14 sold daily. I wouldn't be surprised if this jumps up into the 300s and then slowly continues from there. I mean, I think it'll get to 300 quick and then kind of pitter patter around, but holy crap. And this is one of the sets that they said they would have restocks on. Now, before restocks were announced, my distro did let out like a case or two. Like, I think you could order a case every week or something. I don't remember what it was. But we ended up getting 2 cases. But this was like before 2025. It was around like November or December. I don't remember exactly which month. But you could get a case, but they had it right underneath market price at that time. I think it was like, I'd say $170 a box, something like that. And even then I'm like, man, I'm taking a gamble on that. That's way higher than what I usually buy stuff at. But crazy enough, it keeps going up and it keeps doing its thing. And you know, that was in 2024. In 2025, a non-TCG said, oh yeah, Paldea Evolved getting reprinted. But I've seen no sign of it yet. And half the stuff he's talked about getting reprints, I haven't seen signs of either. I've seen like smaller restocks, but I haven't seen like, he said meaningful. That was his keyword. He said there's going to be a meaningful amount of everything he listed put into the market and brought forth. And I think eventually at some point we will have quite a bit of stuff printed out. From what I've been hearing on different videos is that we've freed up our distro lines from shipping out to other countries, and now it's also focused on America. And so in looking at that, it just kind of makes you wonder how quickly things will pick up from there. And I think eventually they will overprint a lot of stuff, but are they going to catch up and do Paldea Evolved, which is already a pretty old set? When they have like Prismatic and Surging and Twilight and other sets to ramp up on, and they still have to print the black and white set, and they have to still print Destined Rivals, and I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I don't have the answers. I'm not going to pretend to have the answers. All I know is that some of the information seemed a little off because they said, oh yeah, this is all coming soon. It's going to be meaningful amounts, but everything that I've gotten from Prismatic and Surging Sparks has not been meaningful whatsoever. It's just going to be interesting to see how this year pans out. I am very excited to see it. I do hope it gets printed to the ground. Don't FOMO and buy crazy stuff. Being an adult, you have your own money and your own wits. Figure out what's good for you. But other than that, crazy. Just thought I'd bring this up, talk about it for just a moment, but I think we're going to end it there. Have a good Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you all have a good one. Don't do anything crazy.